Hey guys, what's up? It's Chris Labash here. That's Chris Labash, L-E Bash. And I'm working on the Arrma Kraton 4S, like usual. But we're finally finished, so I figured I'd give you guys a new update. So, we have the new Hobby Star motor in, the upgraded differential from upgraded slipper clutch from Hot Racing with the aluminum pads. Those are working out great. Other videos on the rear diff. The diff is working good. Slipper's working good. We're running on 4S and 6S with the Hobby Wing Max 8. Max 8, 150 amps. Wanted to talk to you guys about the RPM bumper. Highly recommend getting it. It's one of the top 5 upgrades, I would say. First upgrade is your controller remote. Second upgrade is going to be your servo. Third, I'm going to have to say bearings all the way around. Fourth, tires. Got to get tires for this, unless you want to run on the street a lot. The mini Kawas are not good on the in the dirt, in the snow. It makes the truck work a lot harder. The shocks, I had a different idea with my RPM bumper. All right, I didn't have the aluminum shocks on at all at first. So before I bought it, as you can see, these top holes up here, I didn't use the bar for the top holes. I put it down lower. Alright, I was trying to protect my shock eyelets in the front. I ended up going with Hot Racing aluminum bottoms in the front. They are 4mm, but they are screw-on. They are not like the shafts on the stock 4S shock, which I could show you what I'm talking about here. Hold on one second. So the top is screwed on, the bottom is pushed on and in with, it's not a thread. Once you push this in, it grabs the plastic. That's a bent shaft. Also, so I have this kind of ugly looking top up here, but a while ago I just bought the Outcast front and rear bumper because it was a little more protection. So I do have an Outcast rear bumper. I was always trying to protect those eyelets with the wheelie bar, the bumper, everything I could. So I was looking at it, and I took the front rear bumper off, and I kind of got a little creative. So the next plan is to put this right on top of the RPM bumper, because I made my own holes in the bottom here, and use that instead of putting it up top, because pretty much up top your body's kind of protecting your tower, although you can run into issues up there also if you get, it takes a while to learn to drive and land this thing. You land this thing on the wheels and you're good. The RPM arms all the way around. Highly recommend that. The stock arms are just, you know, a little weak. I also went with aluminum ball cups all the way around the truck. Okay, they're everywhere in your steering rack, all the way around the truck. Aluminum ball cups, because as you saw in the previous video, the fast eddy bearings that go into your steering rack right here, which have rubber inserts, they're not even bearings, they're just rubber inserts that slide around that shaft that comes up through the bottom. Actually, you stick it in the top, but there's a hole. You just stick a metal shaft down here, and there's just rubber stock parts. No bearing. I got to have that out also. I can show you. Alright. I'll just have to show you next time. So anyway, we're ready to run. We've been running. I'm gonna have that video soon. Like I said, I took the rear bumper, kind of got creative. You can use up to 6 screws to hold this on if you want. It's not going to add any durability. It has a curve in it, so I'm going to use these 2 up top. I am going to use the little slots they give you to get your hex key in. I'm going to use screws on the bottom, and then after you fab this out, you gotta cut the whole bottom off of it. I left the 2 holes that I could put into the bumper on top also, so I will have 6 screws holding on this Arrma plate, and it's mostly for looks. It's not gonna add much durability at all, but these bumpers are amazing. Big shout out to RPM bumpers. Big shout out to RPM period. Anything on their website is good. And hot racing. Next, if you're looking for a little style, it's not just permanent marker. I wasn't even going to reveal this to you guys yet. Subscribe and I'll tell you what it is. It's not permanent marker, and it doesn't come up.